I had a really bad stutter. Like
Oh,
I would, fumble over my words. And when you're giving a presentation in front of 200 scientists, all of whom are older than you and who know more than you, it's really, really easy to get nervous. So what I
right.
would do is typically, especially for shorter presentations, like 10 or 15 minutes, I would just try to memorize as much as I could, practice as much as I could so that I knew what I was going to say. And stuttering doesn't really happen when you know exactly what you're going to say. It's only when
Mm.
your mouth is trying to move faster than your brain that you end up going and you have difficulty getting your words out. So practice is really important, and that's probably even more important for your viewers because English might not be their first language, and so practice is very, very important. But
Right.
fear is the greatest motivator that I've had in my career. Like fear of looking stupid in front of your colleagues. That's what makes you work harder to make sure that you actually make
Mm.
really good graphs and plots and slides, and that you can speak to them well. And there were times when, even when I had a bad stutter, there were times when colleagues said, "I know you had difficulty, stuttering up there, but your slides were really good." So it was nice to hear that, because yeah, fear is this maybe sounds bad, but like fear is a great motivator.
To overcome that challenge, you actually just turned the fear into motivation. Is that it? Or did you do something else to overcome the fear?
uh, Turning the fear into motivation, and then also just practicing the words. Yeah, and that doesn't always work. Like if you're giving like a 45-minute talk, you can't memorize every word of a
Right.
45-minute talk.
I
That
was
that's
just gonna
just
ask you
impossible.
that. And then what did you
Yeah.
do on
Oh,
longer
well, you
presentations?
you try to remember a couple of key points to make on every slide, and if you can just remember those key points, then things flow a little bit more easily then. But a lot of it's just doing it over and over again, and some of it just comes with time. As you get more and more respected, you become less worried about being judged because people already know you and they already hopefully like you. And then it gets easier like that. And I noticed that over time, my stutter went away as I became more confident.